So, Miss Phyllis today would like to read 2 special Thanksgiving stories. I think you're going to really enjoy them. So, let's get started. We are going to start with Bruce. He says, "Thanks for nothing." And there is Bruce. Looks like he's getting ready to have his Thanksgiving dinner. So I'm going to open up the book. But before we do that, we got to tell you who wrote the book. Ryan T. Higgins wrote this book. And so I think it's going to be really fun. So let's open it up and see. And you know, once in a while, Miss Phyllis likes to tell you who the author dedicated their book to. He dedicated this book to Tyler Nibbins, and it says, "Thanks for nothing." So we're going to open up our book. I hope you can see the pictures because they're really, really great. It says, "The air is crisp and the leaves are changing. It is fall in Soggy Hollow, and everyone is thankful." And if we look, we have 3 little mice, and it looks like they're picking up all the leaves. And even Bruce, looks like Bruce is cooking something for Thanksgiving. I don't know, looks a little like a lot of little smoke coming out of that oven. He is making a surprise fall feast for the mice. All right, let's see what happens. There is a surprise for Bruce too. "Thanks for the foot bath," says Thistle. That was what he was cooking. It was a big, big pot of stew. And Bruce says, "That was my stew," says Bruce. There are more surprising surprises. "Thanks for the crunchy apples," says Nibbles. Oh my goodness, they're eating all of the apples. "Those were for my pie," says Bruce. He wants to make an apple pie. And Rupert says, "Thanks for the pumpkins." And Bruce says, "That was for my other pie." Sounds to me like Bruce is getting a little bit upset. So Nibbins gets the peas and he plays pea pong. And he's throwing all those peas at Bruce. And look at his face. He is not a happy camper. All of a sudden, the mice come in the house and they spill the gravy all over. And they say, "Gravy slide." And so they're sliding and they're having the best time with the gravy boat right there. And oh my goodness, they spilled all the cranberry sauce all over the floor. And at this point, Bruce says, "Grrr, what are you doing?" So Bruce says, "Well, it's almost time for dinner. We need to get the plates. The surprises are stacking up. Look at, they can't even hold the plates together, and one crashes and it says, crack. What will be next? I don't know. Let's see. Oh my goodness, wet moose! How in the world did that happen? It looks like Moose might have come through the kitchen and grabbed the tablecloth and spilled the water all over. Bruce is extremely upset. Look at him. "Wait, who let the wet moose in here?" he says. "Great news," says Nibbles. "The wet moose is staying for dinner." He is a happy camper. Uh-oh, speaking of dinner, it is time to eat. Wow. But there is no stew, no pie, no other pie. There's no peas, no gravy, no potatoes, no cranberry sauce, no plates, no tablecloth, no nothing. whistle says, "What's for dinner?" And Bruce says, "Nothing," grumbles Bruce. Well, that is a surprise, but it was still a fun day. Let's see. And they say, "Thanks for nothing," everyone cheers. All the little mice, and Bruce goes, "Oh, you're welcome." Doesn't look too happy, but he's welcome for his friends. And it says, "The end." And Moose says, "Can I sleep over? You think that might be a good idea?" What do you think Bruce might have said? I think he probably would have said, "Sure, come on," even though we don't have anything to eat. Wasn't that a good book? I think that was great. Thanks for nothing. Remember, you can come check it out at the library. It's brand new. So we're going to set that one down. That was special. And we're going to read another book. This one is another great book that we just got in at the library. And it's going to tell us about all the things that we're thankful for. And it was written by Cynthia Rylant. And all the pictures were illustrated by Sergio Ruizier. And looks like we have a little bunny. That's kind of strange this time of the year, but I bet he's thankful with all his little friends, especially that little frog. So let's see, you'll see a duck. You see another little guy here. Not too sure what that is, but he looks happy. We give thanks. Think about that, all the things we're going to give thanks for. And as I open up the book, oh my goodness, look, it says, "What are you thankful for?" As I read the book, let's think about what you're thankful for. Let's open it up and we see the little bunny and the little frog. Looks like they're friends. We give thanks. Whew, again. There, it looks like they're in their little town. Nice little house there. Always good to look at pictures. And let's open it up, and it says, "We give thanks for mittens and for coats, for boots and hats." Wow, looks like they have all their coats on, hats. Here's their scarf. Never thought about giving thanks for all that. We give thanks for yellow dogs and yellow kitty cats. Looks like the kitty cat got in some paint. Whoa. We give thanks for apple trees and bushes filled with roses. Oh, they're all thankful. Look at the little frog up in the apple tree. We give thanks for nice warm soup and fires to warm our toesies. Ooh, I like that. Gonna warm their toesies with that soup. We give thanks for cousins, for fathers, for mothers. We give thanks for grandpas, for sisters, and for brothers. And aunts and uncles, neighbors too, grandmas, great and greater. Oh my goodness. Oh, we give thanks for the mailman, the grocer, and the nice Italian waiter. Trattoria, that's where they are going to eat. Ooh. We give thanks for the sun and rain and wind and sleet and snow. Oh my goodness. We give thanks for bikes and skates, cars that help us go. That's a crazy little car. Look at that one, the way they made that. And they're in a little. He's on a tricycle, and he's on a little skate. Oh my goodness! Look at that picture. We give thanks for beetles, bees, and spotted ladybugs. Oh wow! Pictures are so wonderful. We give thanks for kisses, and we give thanks for hugs. Oh my goodness, look at the bear's hugging his fish because he just got it ready to maybe have a little bite. And oh, kissing his little baby here. Oh, that's cute. Let's read that again. We give thanks for kisses, and we give thanks for hugs. We give thanks for plates and cups and spoons and forks and ladles. Uh-oh, looks like he dropped one. He looks a little sad. Maybe he shouldn't have been carrying so many. Uh-oh. We give thanks for kitchens and for food on kitchen tables. Oh my goodness, getting ready to eat. All that they're thankful for. Bless our nights and bless our days and bless all that we need. We give thanks for everything. And now, remember that we give thanks for everything. And now, oh my goodness, it's time to eat. So that'll be for Thanksgiving. And remember all those wonderful things to be thankful for. Then you can sit down with your family, friends, maybe your neighbors, and it's time to eat Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, that was a wonderful story, wasn't it? And he dedicated his book to MLB and SR. Wow. He's ready to take a nap. He probably ate too much, I think. Right. Well, everybody here at the library would like to wish you and all your family a very happy Thanksgiving. And remember to be thankful for everything that you have. Remember, we're going to have take and make kits for you. So come to the library and you'll have a little something to do over the holiday given to you by the Carnegie Public Library. So come and get your take and make, and I bet it's going to have something to do with Thanksgiving, right? So be sure you come. We'd love to see you, and we'd love to have you back at the library. Bye now.